different. Hey everybody, it's the Doll Circle, and today I'm doing something a little different. We normally don't talk about 18-inch dolls, but they're a big part of the doll world. So it's like, I need to talk about them, and I actually have quite a few of them. I just always do unboxings on, like, it seems like, you know, 11, 12-inch like fashion dolls. So I have a bunch of dolls on this table. I know you can only see a few, but there's a ton. Also, in my process of letting dolls go, because I've been cleaning through my doll room, I'm actually letting some of these go as well. You know, emotions. This video might change my opinion on that. I want to go through, and I'm calling this video obviously like the best 18-inch doll, right? That's obviously based on opinion, and I want to break it into a few different categories, like best 18-inch doll for the price, best 18-inch doll that I personally like, best 18-inch doll for like quality, so things like that. So let's get right into it now. There's a variety of different 18-inch dolls. This is only a handful. There are a lot more out there, and I don't even own all of them, obviously. And there are some that I've owned in the past that I won't be able to show today because I don't have them anymore. But I do have a lot of play sets and pieces and stuff like that too. So if you like this video, I might be able to show like 18-inch playset stuff that I have, and we can talk about different playsets, because that's, I feel like, a whole different ball game. So right into it, obviously the ones that we definitely know American Girl. It's been around for multiple decades. I think they're up to like, what, 37, 38 years or more on this earth, and they have like the name factor. I mean, they have great books. I feel like people really especially in the early 90s, connected with the stories and then purchased the dolls after that. So I have Courtney here, Miss 1986. I love the 80s aesthetic, so when this came out, I knew I had to get it. So my friend Phil got for me for my birthday, no, Christmas, I was gonna say birthday, it's for Christmas. And I just absolutely love her aesthetic. Now, the quality, we obviously have to say that American Girl has some of the best quality. I mean, from the denim to the buttons to like every little detail is very much thought through. And of course they have that face, and like, to me, I never personally liked the open mouth with the two teeth. Even though that's a very big factor of the American Girl doll, it just never connected with me. Now, the hair quality, again, this is just based off of opinion. I'm not a doll hair expert. I mean, it's nice, it's good, thicker quality, but as you're about to see when I show some other doll lines, to me the hair feels almost the same for the price point. Now, these dolls are on average 120, 125 and up. You know, it's right around that 120 kind of bracketing. Depends if you order like older ones online, if you get some like used ones, which I have purchased used dolls before for American Girl. I got this doll, which I have a Christmas sweater on. She always has a Christmas sweater on. I don't know. I just left her in it. And I got this doll, and I don't know who she is, so someone please let me know if they know who this is, or if she's just a Truly Me doll, which I think she's a Truly Me doll. I got her for $15. $15! And I felt like that was such a good deal. She does have scuff marks on her face and a couple on her leg, but I was like, for 15 bucks, you can't beat that for an American Girl doll. But yeah, like I said, new, they are more expensive, but the hair quality does feel really nice. I love this like shorter length on her. It looks really cute. Kind of matching my length right now. And you know, again, when I have to like say, like, again, this is all opinion based, I think overall nostalgia and how people feel, I feel like people always gonna say American Girl is the best 18-inch doll, because that's what people tie in, and how I kind of tie in, like, you know, the nostalgia feeling to it. Also, when you go to the store, the American Girl store, it's so overwhelming. It's just so much going on, and they have the biggest you know, variety of dolls and tables and chair accessories and little foods, and you really get immersed in the world of American Girl because there's so many different options. They do different things like the Truly Me, where you can kind of pick out ones that look like you. So I feel like overall, if you ask most doll collectors, like, what's the best 18-inch doll, they're probably gonna just say American Girl because of that, because it's just so much of it, and it's been around for so long. And it's one of those things where you tie the name with something that you think is really great, which I personally don't think she's the best for price. Also, this is again something just my own little, you know, my own opinion. As I show this other doll to kind of give a little comparison to, we have My Life dolls, and My Life dolls are of course only sold at Walmart. You can get them online, of course, but they're only sold at Walmart, and they're about, you know, you can get them sometimes on sale for like 20 bucks, but they're like $25, $30. And I like them better because I can't really show you that they have a harder upper body. So they still have a soft, squishy bottom half of their body, but starting right here and up, can you hear it? It's hard. Versus I personally don't like that American Girl is soft body the whole body. So as you can see here, I'm pointing to this, the shoulder cut off all the way, all this is soft. So when you have like a sleeveless top or like a swimsuit on the doll, you see the soft body, and I don't like that. I feel like when you see the soft body, it takes away the illusion of like, I don't know, it just makes it not look, I don't know, it just doesn't, it takes off the look to me, and I personally don't like it. So that's why I was more attracted to buying My Life dolls, because they have that harder chest piece that goes all the way down to about mid chest. And here's a close-up of the face for those of you who do not have a My Life doll. I want to see them a little bit closer. And I think, you know, the eyebrows are a little thin. So the eyebrows are a little thin. Hold on, my camera's like, too many faces in the camera. Hold on. Now we're gonna focus on her. The eyebrows are thin. I personally don't like the pencil thin eyebrows. Even the American Girl's eyebrows are pretty thin. I do like the closed lips. These do all have sleepy eye. So My Life and looks like bowing her down. They do have the sleep eye, so which means when they lay down, they do close their eyes. So these two look almost very similar, and I didn't realize it until after I bought both of them. So let's do a little side by side. All right, can we get all their faces in? So I don't know. I think I like the My Life face better, even though she looks a little bit more startled because of the thin brow. But the American Girl looks a little sweeter. So these are actually very similar in skin tone and in haircut. Did not realize that. So yeah, these are very, very, very similar. And honestly, if you go into the clothes, this is the outfit that she came in with. This doll, I think, is from 2016 or 2017. Don't quote me. One of those two, right around that year. Look at the fur. I mean, furs. No boots though, no boots with the fur, but she has fur, she has the long sleeve top, she has this cute little hood on there, leggings. I mean, like, honestly, she looks really cute. You know, if you didn't tell me, like, let's say all these dolls were just lined up, and based off their faces, like, and let's say I did not know the difference of American Girl and other dolls, honestly, they look about the same, and there's like $100 difference. Like, isn't that crazy? I don't know. I think that's a little wild to me. Like, I don't know. I do have a lot of My Life dolls. I can't say anything because I do also have this one, which I just loved. Her hair is, see, honestly, there's more product in Courtney's probably to hold the curl, but like this doll is just so soft. Like her hair is just so soft, so beautiful. And I think she's really sweet looking. I like the My Life dolls. I have a third one. I just like this one because she had really cute short. Oh, she looks like me. Oh, okay. Oh, I was gonna sell you. Now I don't know. But I did change the outfit on some of these as well. But again, for the price, especially when you get these on clearance, because I think I might have got her on clearance. Maybe. I think I got her for like $15. You know, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's so cheap. And then I see people, unfortunately, like their kids want American Girl because they know the name. So when parents or uncles or family members or whomever want to buy a doll for a kid, and they're like, I need American Girl. Well, honestly, there's a lot of different options out there. So I feel like for best budget 18-inch doll, I'd have to definitely say it was going to go to My Life. I feel like for $25 to $30, honestly, unless the child's a crazy collector like me when I was a kid and would know the difference. I mean, honestly, this is a great budget 18-inch doll. I feel like going with a My Life doll, you're still gonna get the 18-inch play, you're still gonna get great hair, and honestly, like I said, I prefer, see how she has the upper body all plastic? I like that better. I think it's aesthetically more pleasing when they have like a swimsuit or a tank top on. So yeah, and also the play sets are really, really good. And cheaper, like way cheaper, like way cheaper. Like some of the play sets I was looking for American Girl, because I was like, oh, I like the bunk beds or whatever, and I was like, I'm not paying like $300. That's more than my bed. That is more than my bed. I upcycled my bed, and my bed is massive. So it's like, I can't imagine spending more on a doll bed, you know? So no. So yeah, so for me personally, which I do own an 18-inch doll bed, 2 doll beds actually, take it back. One is very elaborate, but I got it on sale. And I got it used. So, you know, it was used sale at a store, like a consignment shop. So that's the only reason I have a nice one. But outside of that though, yeah, like My Life is honestly not bad. It's not bad. It really isn't bad. Now there is also Our Generation, and I actually don't have an Our Generation doll anymore. I personally am not a big fan of the faces, but the play sets, if you would, let's say, want a little step up above My Life, but want like better play sets though in general, I would say look at Our Generation. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Our Generation dolls. To me, they feel a little lighter in quality versus the My Lifes have a better weight to them personally. And they are squishy, but they're squishy on purpose. Like if you can bend the arms, like if you pinched the elbow of an Our Generation doll, she can hold a bend for a little bit. I'm not a big fan of that personally. Just not for me. But I love the play sets though. The play sets are so good. Yeah, I need to do a whole video. Take it back. I am going to do a whole video on 18-inch doll play sets because I feel like there's so many different ones out there. Like I have to talk about it. Now this one is not really around anymore, unfortunately. But look how beautiful she is. So this is Journey Girls, and Journey Girls was around, oh gosh, when did it start? It was at Toys R Us. I think it was exclusively sold at Toys R Us for the longest time. And unfortunately, they did not survive. They got picked up by a company called Just Play, but after that, they really just haven't gone anywhere. I think you can maybe still buy them online on Amazon, but you know, they're just not around. But I still wanted to show them because a lot of people still find them online used and stuff. And I like the face overall. I think it's a little closer to my life personally. I think she's so pretty. I really like them. I did. I like their body too. They felt nice and sturdy. They did have the harder upper body, which, oh, here I can show you on her a little bit easier. See how it's like a half upper body? I like that because see, when she wears a tank top, you don't see the soft meshy body. I don't like the soft meshy bodies. She does stand a little weird. Like I feel like her legs are a little, I don't know, it might just be mine. Like her legs are kind of bowed out a little bit. I don't know. So she doesn't stand perfectly straight. It might just be my doll. And this one, I love the hair. Super lengthy, super curly. It's a little messy because this used to be Robin's doll actually. And then I decided to keep it because I was like, I don't have a Journey girl. I need one. So I think she's really cute. This doll does not have the sleepy eyes you can see. So when she lays down, her eyes are wide open. She does not sleep. But yeah, again, they're not readily available to Amazon, but they're still a part of the 18-inch doll world. And then this doll, which I recently received, I think some of the best hair. If I have to pick some of the best hair, now the rooting isn't the thickest, it isn't, but the softness definitely wins this one. Like this one's like the softest hair, but the rooting's better on like the My Life dolls and like American Girl for sure. But look how lengthy this is. So this is the ILY or Illy dolls. I've heard people say both. So they're based off of Disney characters and they're like almost like Disney bounding. So like this one has a Jasmine outfit. I threw a leopard coat on her and she just has like said the best. Look at this hair. Look at this hair. Look at this hair. It's so beautiful. Like, yeah, so it's the ILY dolls. I think they're really beautiful in the sense that if you're a Disney fan, you can definitely see the Disney inspiration on these. And these, unfortunately, I don't like the body. See the squishy body here? It's a squishy body. It's a squishy body. I don't like that personally, but the hair, and if you like Disney, this is like a great option, and they're in a cheaper price point. Like you can get accessories for them for like $15-20. You can get outfits like $13 to $15. The dolls, you know, when I think I saw them on sale recently for like 30 or 25 or something like that. So there are really great value to them, and I think they're better than aesthetic wise, and I don't like saying it in a mean way, but like than our generation. So if you're at Target, because I think they're only sold at Target, I really like these. I think these are so different because we're getting a different face mold. And I like that she's like smirking. The rest are all just kind of like so I like the little different options. And then where's the other one that I wanted to show you? Okay, I forgot. I left some in the other room. So these are no longer in existence. I got them at Toys R Us, and I think one I bought online. I actually still have an extra one of the Ariel's in box because she was my mini-me for the longest time, and she literally traveled with me to so many places when I had super long red hair. So she was definitely my go-to doll, and I loved this series the most, the Princess and Me dolls, because look, full hard bodies with articulation. Look, they could move the upper body. They are great dolls. Why did they stop making them? And I just have her in this cute little outfit. She has a little scrunchie, like, and her hair honestly is super beat up because like I said, she's super traveled, but just so beautiful. I loved their faces. They were a little shocked looking, like a little like, but overall I really like her. I would love if somebody can put brown eye chips in her, but to make her look like me. I just love their face. I think they're so sweet, so beautiful. I love it. This is probably my favorite 18-inch doll. Like if the house is burning down, this would have to be one of the dolls that I take with me because I was like, she's so cute. All right, so in that series, I'm just gonna show them because I have them. I did have Aurora at one point, but I have Merida, who literally, like, look at this hair. Look at that hair. So beautiful. I think my parents got me this. I forgot what year, but I had to have it. And they all came with like little slipper shoes. So Ariel's outfit's somewhere. So they do come in their traditional princess outfit when you get them. And she has a different face. See, she has like the closed mouth, but her eyes do frighten me slightly. She's just like, huh? What? Like, she's just very scared all the time. I don't know why they give Merida such big eyes. I don't know. But the hair, literally some of the best hair on these dolls. Like when it comes to just overall like thickness. It's just too perfect. And then the last one I'm going to show you here is Cinderella, Cinderella, Cinderella. I love her. I think she's just so beautiful. Like, I can't describe to you. Like, look at this flawless blonde hair, super soft. And I added, because the slippers I didn't really like, so I added shoes on top of them. And with the shoes inside that she came with, they fit better. So, and again, they don't have great articulation, but that rib cage articulation, the best thing ever. You have the best thing ever. They come with little crowns. I mean, and they do have different face molds too. That was one thing that they did give them. Like, if you look at like Cinderella versus Ariel, like Ariel has a turned up nose. I honestly think I like Cinderella's nose better, but I like the eye-shaped Ariel more. I don't know. See, they're different. And that's one thing I have to give them for being something that's not American Girl, and they all had different face molds. I was like, okay, like, you don't have that budget, but you're doing it, you know? And there is one that I want to do an honorable mention to that I unfortunately don't have, but I just have some of the playset pieces, is Magic Attic Club. That was released for a short period of time in the late 90s going into the early 2000s, and they had 2 different waves of them. And I unfortunately one time when I moved, lost one, and then I rebought them, and then I needed money, so I resold them, and then now I don't have any of the dolls, but I do have the bed and some of the pieces, and that is Magic Attic Club. I love Magic Attic Club. I thought they were just the best things ever. They were at a higher price point, somewhat comparable at the time to American Girl, but just something about them. I don't know if it was the books. They were so good. Like, the books, the girls would go into the attic, put on clothes from the trunk, and then go into different places. And that's where all the different clothes you could get from. I like the storyline a little bit, I don't know, better than some of the other storylines, but really, really good. So definitely check out American Girl. Hello, we had those. Check out Magic Attic Club if you are an 18-inch doll collector and you're like, oh, I want something different. I would definitely recommend checking that out. But yeah, so overall, let's go over our list, right? I would have to say, my personal take, I think the best 18-inch doll was the Disney and Me dolls, like the Princess and Me Disney dolls. I feel like those were the best. I just loved the overall full hard body, the ribcage articulation. I feel like they had different face molds, and then, yeah, they were princesses, but if you took them out of their outfits, they could be anybody, and I love that. So I would say that's one of the best ones. And again, that's just my personal opinion. Now, for best budget, I would definitely have to say it's going to be My Life. I mean, you can't beat the prices, you can't beat how cute they are, and you're still getting really, I mean, like, this is a heavy doll for like $30 to $35 price point. Best quality of things though, I mean, obviously it's gonna have to be American Girl, but then you're just jumping up so high in price. So it depends. If you don't collect a lot of fashion dolls and you have the money and you're like, oh, I really want to get into something, I mean, obviously go American Girl. But I would have to say overall, like I said, I love the Disney Princess and Me's. For overall, the best budget is My Life. The one that we have the most nostalgia with, that's most well known, so most people would say is best doll, is going to be American Girl. I think most people would. But I miss, like I said, Journey Girls I miss a lot, and like they honestly had their moment, but they didn't stick around. You know, it's just. And then will the ILY dolls, which I think kind of in the world of 18-inch dolls have replaced the Princess and Me dolls. They're cute, but I still like the other ones better because these look more childlike, and the other ones looked a little bit more grown up, and I think I like the grown up versions of the 18-inch dolls. So let me know in the comments how you feel. I mean, there obviously is a lot of mixed emotions when you get into 18-inch dolls. I know a lot of people really like American Girl, and again, I'm not putting down American Girl. I love it. I just feel like it's very expensive, you know, but their pieces are beautiful. So it's like, what can you do? And like I said, this doll, like, I didn't care how much it was. I was like, she's wearing an acid wash denim skirt, and she just has these beautiful curls to the side, so it bang, and like the scrunchie, like I was like, I needed this doll in my life. I did not care. I was like, I don't care how much she is, I need her. So, you know, certain things are for, you know, again, certain dolls for certain people, and it's like not everybody has to love every doll, but I want to at least show you guys and kind of talk about 18-inch dolls. So if you want to see more 18-inch stuff from me, throw in the comments. I want to definitely do, now that I'm talking about it, the ones where we talk about play sets and accessory pieces, because I didn't realize how much 18-inch stuff I have until I was reorganizing, and I was like, I've got a lot of 18-inch doll stuff in there for sure. So until next time, check out more content from me in the links below. If I'm posting this in September. September is my birthday month, so my Amazon wish list is in the description. And I'm also on TikTok, Instagram, and everywhere else as well. So let me know what your favorite 18-inch doll is. What's your best budget doll that you would think? Like, what doll that maybe I didn't talk about or show in this video that I'm missing? Because I try to talk about stuff that I've had so that I can give recommendations, but I'm sure there's probably a ton of 18-inch dolls that I forgot, or I just didn't know, you know? Because these I wanted to talk about ones that I've had in the past or currently own. But I also think I'm gonna probably have to let some of these go. Like, I'm probably gonna, which I hate saying, but I think I'm gonna probably end up selling these two because they're taking up a lot of shelf space, and I'm not in love with them anymore. So I'll probably keep the curly brown-haired My Life doll to have one from each genre of dolls. All right, until next time, like I said, check out more content for me in the description. Bye.